Hey guys, what's going on? Well, just got these units in. Very nice XTS5000 Model 3s. They've got brand new housings on them. They've got brand new keypads and brand new keypad rubber. These are 5000Rs. And they're true 5000Rs. And all legit tags, and these are FM approved. By the way, there's been a lot of people that are getting a hold of me asking me about MTS2000s, HT1000s. They're seeing some of the older videos and they're wanting HT1000s and MTS2000s and MTS2000s, HT1000s, MT2000s, HT1250s, HT1550s. And the reason I don't carry those is because they're analog only radios and they're on borrowed time, so that's why I don't carry those radios anymore. You know, I knew that this was going to happen and I had quite a bit of the units. Now I like analog, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against analog. In fact, I prefer it over digital. But you know, at the same time, here, let me show you. All the agencies, since they're having the narrow band issue, they're just upgrading their systems to digital systems. So they've got the option of doing either digital or analog. A lot of them are doing digital. So, you know, I mean, if that happens, here's what happens if you've got an analog radio. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to edit this to just analog only. Okay, and this will be in digital. I'm going to go with mixed on that. Go with digital. Okay, so now I'm going to be transmitting in digital. This isn't going to pick it up. Check. It will not pick it up. Check, check. But since I'm in mixed mode on this,
check, check, check.
Comes through loud and
clear on analog.
Okay. Now, let me see. I don't like digital. I don't like digital signal, but digital signal has a very good vital place. Okay, I am in digital. So this is going to come through in digital. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. It's an echo effect. I don't like that, and I don't care what kind of unit you have. You're going to get that kind of sound. What am I in here? Said it's been a long day. Okay, I'm transmitting in digital analog. It says I'm in mixed here, it'll pick it up.
Check, check, check.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. TX type analog. I'm going to keep it analog and I'm going to keep it mixed. This, I'm going to go back to analog. What I'm telling you is that on your radios, if they're analog and you've got digital signal coming in, you're not going to hear it. Just simple as that. Now, here, I'll push this.
Check, check.
It's coming through on analog, fine.
Check, check.
You know, analog signal does not have a barrel reverb type signal, but digital signal you know, there are reasons for digital, and most real nice backlighting on these units. But there's reason for digital audio on here. These do DTMF tones very well. And if you do have a phone patch, they work great. You can do MDC on here. I don't really like the paging and the MDC, so I just leave it alone. But full FPP. But on those radios, if you're on an analog radio, you're only going to hear analog signal. If a digital signal comes across, or if if you get called in to another area, for a disaster, or you have to work, with different counties on a big brush fire, if they're on a digital system, you're not going to hear them. So there's no point in continuing to carry and sell analog radios, as far as I'm concerned, because most of the people I sell to are in public safety. So, from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense. That's why I don't do it. But at the same time, there are a lot of private companies who would do just fine on analog. I mean, just fine. And I prefer analog, actually. But that is why I don't carry those HT1250s, HT750s, HT1550s. Great radios, but, they're not digital. So why have a radio when you're going to be transmitting and receiving in analog only? If it's a digital signal, just like I showed you, you're not going to hear it. These do mixed. You can be analog or digital, or you can have mixed coming in on both, so you can get both analog and digital. I keep it on mixed. It's just one of those things, but these are very good radios. I did put FDNY knobs on them. I couldn't resist. And I put new inserts on them. But I do want to thank Co for these. These are 5000Rs. They're Q split, 380 to 470, I think. I've got this set to blank, then the scan list, then keypad lock. This is set to scan, talk around direct, and line. And this is set to scan list program. And nuisance delete. Works great. Great radios. Very good. Film's still on the screen. It'll be real nice to get that 3000 housing in. By Monday I should have that third 3000 Model 2 in VHF. But these are UHF Q splits. And Q splits are, instead of 403 to 470, they go even lower, the 380 to 470. So I mean, that's very good. It's a wider split, so you can cover more area. Anyway, brand new Moto turbos on them. Lithium ion 4150 Impress. Great radios. But I mean, they come at a price. And if you're looking for a cheap radio, digital's not going to be cheap. I don't care where you go, I don't care who you talk to, unless you get very lucky and you're not going to be able to get a digital radio, for, trust me, it's going to be a lot over, $100. You might be able to get, some kick down an alley, no tagged radio, or it could be, tagged, but if your budget's $100 to $150, chances are you're not going to get the radio that you want. But then again, you might get lucky. Who knows? Try eBay. Try eBay and take your luck. But these are professional units for professional environments. They're mil-spec. They're good. Everything on them meets all the requirements for public safety. analog and digital, FPP, programming from the front panel without a dongle. These are audio adapters, these aren't dongles. These aren't, some of them take a key, but true FPP is keypad only, so don't think that that is a dongle, because it's not. You know, I can edit and I can go through and do all that without the need of a special key. JT1000s used to use one of those dongles too. That's why I stayed away from them. Although I think there were some of them that actually, you know, were, yeah, they were true FPP. Just like this, except they would only handle 16 channels and they were RSS driven, which is a DOS-based program, so who in the world would want that? Plus their LCDs had a really high tendency of going bad to the point of recall. But anyway, they're very good units. I'm not knocking any of those units, I'm just saying, if you know, you're in public safety, you're not going to be able to hear digital signal, and agencies are in transition right now, and if they're having a narrow band, they're going with digital systems. So that's why I don't carry that's why I mainly just carry the XTS series. I've been gearing up for it for months, actually a year, and got parts, got everything I need for them, and XTS series is pretty much all I'm going to carry. You know, they're really all you need. You know, APXs are very good radios, but they cost as much as, you know, well, they cost a lot of money. These cost a lot of money, but an APX is ridiculous. So, you know, you've got to consider your budget when you look at radios. But these radios won't go cheap. They're tagged, they're legit. Everything on them is just fantastic. Channel announcement, everything. Really nice radios. Take it easy, guys. 2 XTS5000s. Glad to get them in. Take it easy, guys. Later on.